my name is Rasa, and thanks for joining me here at Legacy Faith Media. Today, I just wanted to tell you my personal story of why I started homeschooling because I think everybody has their own story, and people homeschool for different reasons. They have different families, they have different personalities, and so I just wanted to share with you my personal story. I was actually 16 years old when I decided to homeschool, and that was when I met my first homeschool family. So I went to public school my whole entire schooling career, and it wasn't until I was 16 years old that I actually met a homeschool family. But when I met them, I had no idea that they were homeschooling. But I could tell that there was something very unique about that family that was different than other people and families that I had met, especially the children. And so I really wanted to get to know them and find out what made this difference. I had just gotten saved when I was 16 and started going to church and meeting other believers and families and meeting kids my age that shared my faith in Christ. And so when I met the different people that went to that church, there was this one distinct family whose children behaved differently than my public schooled peers. And even within the church, my public schooled peers behaved a little bit differently. And so this family, I noticed that the children could relate to adults that were older than them, and they could also relate to children that were younger than them, and they just had this maturity about them that was a lot different. And so that, I guess, would be socialization, what people are always pointing out as the reason why not to homeschool, or a question about, you know, a problem with homeschooling, like somehow the children aren't going to learn how to socialize properly. And I would have the opposite argument of that. Now, at the time, nobody brought up this word socialization to me, but I just knew I really like how these kids are interacting with the people around them. I like how they're interacting with me. I like how they're interacting with adults. I was kind of fed up with my peers at the time because I just felt like there was this lack of respect for adults in the school system, for teachers, for administration, and I was just kind of annoyed with it. I just thought, why can't we just act like adults? And so that was when I decided to homeschool. I didn't know what it was, but I just heard this word homeschooling, and I just thought, wow, they get to be around adults during the day. They get to live in the real world and interact with real people and real situations. That's what I want to do. And so that was the beginning of my homeschool journey, even though I wasn't married, I didn't have any children yet, but I decided then and there that that was what I was going to do. And so that's my story. The list keeps growing of reasons to homeschool. As the years go on, I'm continually thinking, wow, I'm so glad I homeschooled because of this, or I'm so glad I homeschooled because of that. But that was the main thing that really was my deciding factor. So if you have any questions for me about homeschooling or anything else, please feel free to leave a comment below, and I'd love to hear. I'd like to hear your story. Why did you decide to homeschool, or why are you thinking about homeschooling? And just share that in the comments below. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Have a good day. Bye.